Okay, let's go.
What's going on, everybody? I need to set something up. Bam, show that. Oh, get your Nimodo merch right down here. Link in the bottom below. Check it out. I'll post the link everywhere too, like always. Should only last for like 5 seconds. Should go away now. Anyways, it didn't go away? Oh, that's his preview. What the fuck? Oh, why? Oh, this one. Okay, and then this goes away. Okay, there you go. Boom, gone. That goes away. That goes away. This comes out because I want this out here. Anyways, always got to set up stuff. I got this shirt. It's a little dirty because I wore it today. I wore it around town. I got this little bracelet right here. It's a subtlety with my other bigger bracelets. You know, my rosary, my turtles here. And then I got this little bracelet right here that just says Nimodo. Nimodo in Spanish is oh well, right? Oh well, life is life. It says something on the back. I don't know what it says anymore. I've had it for. Don't worry about it. Anyways, today is going to be Beyond La Llorona. More stories of traveling ghosts because guess what? I am traveling soon. Next week, Tuesday, I'm taking off, going out of town, and fucking off to another state for a couple days. I'm driving from here all the way to Illinois. I think I've mentioned that already in one of my posts. If you notice, I got more light because I got my window open here. I switched my camera around so you can see the merch. I have a tattoo right here. I always forget that. Yeah, I have a tattoo. I know it's weird. I forget I have tattoos. Anyways, let's get right into it. Chat. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, so where am I live on right now is my big question. So I can post the link to Discord channels that I'm a part of. I'm going to clip it, and I'm also going to, I got to sit up straight so you can see the shirt at all times because I am a brand ambassador for. I keep wanting to do this because I don't know. I think there should be a logo here. It's just instinct for me to go like, this is an unnatural movement. I know pledge allegiance stuff, whatever, right? But for some reason, because I have a tattoo, duh. Anyways, before we get into it, check out the brand Nimodo. Has a lot of good stuff there. The shirt is very thick. Oh, what is that? I had a chocolate chip s'more cookie from Pan Pan. So that's a little embarrassing there. I got a little chocolate caramelized, what's it called? Caramelized marshmallow. Just oh yeah, that's in there. It's all chocolate and shit. There we go. There's my beautiful smile. Jesus. Okay, anyways. So check out the merch. It's Nimodo at Nimodo.com. There's a link down below with my referral code to it. So you get a discount off of it, off of my whatever y'all get off of me. They got really good stuff. They got hoodies, jackets, various prizes. I think the most expensive thing that I've seen on here is like $68. It's not that bad. It's the hoodie because they're really thick. It's really good quality. Like the shirt, I was surprised because most times whenever I order stuff from online and I get like a shirt or something, it's like a regular shirt, like 100% cotton or whatever. But this one, like it stretches. It's an oversized shirt and it's a double XL. I wear 2XL, but it still fits me a little bit big, which is what I like. So check it out. On the back it says "Ni modo me vale," which means "oh well, I don't give a shit." And like I said, they got everything from hoodies, jackets, cups, um, a resilient heart bundle, which I don't even know what that is. Oh, they're sold out either way. It just comes with a little gold chain heart that says Nimodo. Contact. I don't want to contact no one. There you go. They got shorts, shirts, crop top shirts. Oh, I'll get me a crop top shirt. It says for women, but you can't handle my midsection. I'm fat. I'll look like I look like a squeezed chorizo. Anyways, they got some cool stuff. Check it out. The links at the bottom. See if I can get my Discord to work. There it is. There it is. It worked. I forgot how to do the audience chat here. Studio audience. How do I get people on? Oh, invite. Duh. Let's see. Guest link. Oh, there you go. I could do Twitch too because I am on Twitch primarily. Fine, whatever. I'll do Twitch. I'll invite viewers to my Twitch. I should be live on Twitch too. Creator dashboard. You'd think after years of streaming, I know how to do this, but I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, bitrate, everything's got a followers a little low. Where's my neighbors are moving in across the street, or they're building the house. They knocked it down, they're building it back up. Home. Get me out of here. Back to channel. There it goes. Get rid of that. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that to be so loud. Okay, let's go here. Share the love. Of course, someone has to share the love. Bam. There we go. I sent it out. If I get someone on here, I'll get someone on here. And I got ads on my Twitch channel because I've been an affiliate with them for a long time. Even though I quit streaming on there a while back. Anyways, back to the script because where'd my script go? There it is. Pop out. Okay, I'm gonna mark this because everything from here from the beginning is gone. I'm deleting all of that. So the past 7 minutes is just useless footage for me. And of course, I'm still doing this, right? Bam. So let's be. Actually, you know what? No. I'll leave that open in case anyone wants to join in. Okay, so let's begin. 8 minutes of useless video, right? So everyone's heard oh, that's too excited. Everyone's heard La Llorona's sob by the river, right? But she's barely the opening act in Latin America. There's tons of stories. Latin America is basically a theme park of phantoms. Some tragic, some straight up vengeful, all of them stickier than humidity in July. Tonight, we're skipping the weeping woman and meeting the other souls who refuse to check out. The whistling shadows of Llanos, Llanos. Picture grass so tall you could lose a pickup truck. Venezuelan cowboys swear the night goes deep quiet just before a slow 6-note whistle drifts in. That's your cue to drop the beer, jump on the horse, and spur towards the nearest porch light because El Silbón is shopping for ribs. Legend tags him as a spoiled brat who murdered his dad over dinner portions. Grandpa cursed him to lug the old man's bones in a sack forever. Now he's 7 feet of frayed clothes and rattling femurs. The whistle drops pitch as he nears. First like a bird, then a kettle, then the planet itself cracking. Answer it and hope you didn't like your torso in one piece. Ranchans still leave out shots of aguardiente. If the liquor's gone by sunrise, the cattle live another day. Urban skeptics. They change their tune they change their tune when that tune slips through Caracas at 3 a.m. That was quick, right? I got tons of stories today. The Black Rider who collects debts. Slide west into Mexico's twilight, where the asphalt looks like molten glass. That's where El Charro Negro trots out. Black sombrero, silver buttons, eyes that swallow moonlight. No tears, no begging. He just wants his due. Sell your soul at the crossroads for quick cash. Sooner or later, he shows up with the receipt. First comes the scent of orange blossoms, then hoofbeats that never quite touch the ground. Accept his invitation to ride, and you'll wake on your doorstep catatonic. Pockets full of gold coins that sizzle into thin air by noon. Priests say, carry a blessed candle. If the flame gutters, you're already overdrawn. Ranchera songs still warn, no pides lo que no puedes pagar, because the book always balances. Sometimes with your voice, sometimes your shadow, always collected. I'm getting better at the storytelling shit, ain't I? The Aztec women who haunt crossroads. Before Spaniards stamped their boots here, the Cihuateto, I got my Nahuatl was crap. Y'all know this already owned every crossroad. These aren't sad ladies in white. They're warrior souls of women who died in childbirth, considered battlefield casualties by the Mexica, buried with Sakar. Buried with arrows and obsidian blades, they're off duty 5 nights a year when they swoop down dusty causeways and skirts, woven from poisonous snakes. Catch their scent of copal turned sulfur, and you'd better toss marigolds while walking backwards. Glance over your shoulder, and you'll spend life sunbathing, but never warm. Spanish friars tried rebranding them as bad women to scare parishioners. The old folks just double crossed themselves and kept slipping cacao beans under the Virgin's candles. Cruise outside Mexico City at dusk, you'll spot roadside shrines piled with plastic flowers. Those aren't for saints, they're toll booths. So the Cihuateteo don't carjack your newborn. Oh, these stories are terrifying. Look, I write all these scripts and then I forget about them. So even I'm like, it's terrifying. And I'm like 200 drinks into. So the shape shifting night roamer. Hop to the misty highlands of Oaxaca and Guatemala, where every village has that sketchy uncle. By day, he fixes your roof. By night, he peels off his skin like a jacket, folds it behind a rock, and pads through the corn as a coal black dog or a jaguar with mirror eyes. The Nawal isn't grieving, he's hungry for luck itself. Meet him on a lonely path, and tomorrow your granary's corn is powder. Granary, granary, I can't read sometimes. Your hens quit laying, and your wallet pulls a vanishing act. Counter move. Pocket a fistful of mustard seed. Pocket a fistful of mustard seeds. He has to count every tiny sphere before pouncing. And Dawn always interrupts the math. Urban riders laugh, then Uber drivers start storing mustard seeds in glove boxes, just in case the backseat passengers' pupils go feline reflective. Can you imagine in an Uber in Mexico? You're a cosplayer, you're wearing cat eyes, your fucking Uber driver reaches into a box and just throws mustard seeds at you. Oh, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, wait a minute. Why are you throwing shit at me? I would be pissed. Uh, I need a post up. Sorry. Mark all as red. Yeah, everyone wears Nimolo merch. I got a Discord for that. Anyways, I keep getting distracted. I'm a very easily distracted individual. The iron nurse of the hospital corridor, La Planchada. And I've told all these stories before. So, but now we're just culminating them all together because there's a lot of stories. And I wanted to do a traveling one because I was going to have a comedian on, but the comedian had car trouble. His RV broke down, so he was not able to make it. Honestly, if I really wanted to, which I did want to, but I was also like elbow deep in like 15 other things I had to do that day. So I only carved out a very specific amount of time for that interview. So if I had a little bit more time, I could have gone to him because I could use my phone. I have microphones. I have microphones. Like I could have honestly done it over there with him, made it easier. But again, I only carved out a very specific amount of time to take care of that. So I wasn't able to. So now I'm finally going to do all the traveling ghost stories, right? Not all of them, but most of them. And yes, I vape. I know it's a bad habit. Texas is trying to get rid of it. Where they have, I don't fucking know anymore. That just means the 66% has to last me for a while. Ooh, I'm traveling out of town. I'll just buy something out of town and come back. Yeah, they canceled the whole thing like vape, like not just see that little green thing right there. That's my special vape. That one helps me sleep at night. Two puffs of that and I'm oh, that's some good shit. That's nothing illegal. Well, I guess now since vapes are illegal, that makes that illegal. I don't know, but it's not like that. It's just a vape of sleep. That's what I call it, sleep. I can't remember what it's called, but it's not THC or any crap like that because then it wouldn't be there. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah. Anyways, back to what I was doing. I go all over the place. I'm scatterbrained. I have ADHD. I have a bunch of other things wrong with me, and I drink energy drinks. Let's finish. What is that? It's weird. I usually have my camera flipped, so it's weird. Anyways, back to the story. I keep getting distracted. Switch the scene to buzzing fluorescent hallways in Mexico City's old hospital, Juarez. Night crews keep an eye out for La Planchada, the ghost nurse in a uniform starched to paper cut sharpness, hair in a bun you could bounce a coin off of, pushing a squeaky trolley. Ward short staffed, she'll take vitals, swap IV bags, even chart your meds. Patients say her fingers feel like chilled scalpels, yet the dosage is always spot on. Origin story vary. 1936 typhus, exhaustion, or wrongful death. Scapegoat who flat ironed her own skull. Either way, doctors track her like a lucky charm. One visit, and mortality dips for a week. Mock her pleats, and you'll wake up with symmetrical thigh burns that perfectly match a steam iron. New nurses leave black coffee at the station. If it's gray by morning, she's clocked in and well, and will help during the next code blue. Skeptical residents, they still find their drained mugs, trolley tracks, and patients asking, can the tall nurse with the hot hands come back? So it's varying descriptions because it's either like super hot or super cold. Nothing in the middle. Ooh, next one's Cuba. Again, I go everywhere, but I've talked about Cuba's ghost before. There's just like a saint or a god actually, Tlaloc in Cuba, a serpent, snake. Anyways, the drowned saint of the Caribbean. Cuba shoreline keeps its own water ghost who predates La Llorona in local lore. La Llorona Habanera, sometimes La Sirena Triste. Picture 1830s Havana, a freed slave, two kids, and a Spanish merchant who wanted her minus the obstacles. Kids drowned. She cursed the merchant and walked into the surf at, at Punta de la Laguna. Fishermen say on nights when the moon looks like underripe mango, you'll hear her calling the children by their Yoruba names. Swim out to help, and the current tugs you so gentle you won't notice you're 3 miles offshore until your legs cramp and a glowing woman hovers below, arms wide like an inverted Madonna. Survivors, rare, wake on the beach with wet handprints on their ankles and a coal rye shell they never bought. Parents still drill the rule: find a co-ride on the street, hurl it back before sunset, or she'll shop for replacements. Boom, boom, boom. Some of these stories are great. Like I said, I wrote these a while back for Alex's a few weeks ago, so I don't remember half of them anymore. So even I don't know. And I'm side tangent. I am out of Liquid Death. I need as many people to go onto my Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. And Instagram don't pay me right now. Actually, I got paid for them one time. I don't know what I did, but I got paid from them. Anyways, I need y'all to go over there, engagement, shoot my stuff through the roof. Why does that still say cartels? That should say traveling ghost. Oh my god, I don't know why that said cartels. That should have been traveling ghost. For some reason, that subtitle I always miss. I always miss the title right here underneath my name. I always miss it. Anyways, next one. The riverboat ghost of the Amazon. Drift south to the Rio Amazonas, where borders blur with the mist. Once a year during the September full moon, a phantom canoe slips upstream in total silence. Backstory: Rubber Baron chained protesting crew to the deck and set the boat adrift during yellow fever days. Now the charred hull returns, blue flames licking the rails, paddles searching for the greedy captain who skipped his own execution. Locals cut engines when the silhouette approaches, sail through the flames, and every future venture starves for cash. Captains toss raw rubber balls into the water. Flames part just long enough to pass. Environmentalists swear the legend scares illegal loggers better than any ranger patrol. After all, nothing curbs greed like eternal bankruptcy. And I think there's like 10 stories today. They're all little short excerpts, so I can cut every one down and post them separately. So I know what I'm doing sometimes. The Payback Bridge of urban Argentina. Buenos Aires traffic is brutal, but nothing jolts you awake like a bride in a bloody stain flagging your cab at Avienda Rivadera or Rivadavia in a Coyote. Meet La Novia del Tranvía, dumped by telegram in 1913. She dove under a streetcar in her wedding dress. Now she hires night taxis, slips into the back seat, and asks for La Chacarita Cemetery. Halfway there, she vanishes, leaving the stench of wilted orange blossoms and an ice cold puddle. Try to collect the fare, she promises, and your pocket empties. Meters reset to 666, and your earnings for the shift evaporate from the app. Dispatchers pin her photo on the wall. Veteran drivers ghost brides after 2 a.m. Millennials hunting spooky stories accept the ride, then watch their ratings tank and wallets weep. Next one. The Golden Ghost of the Andes. Bolivian high altitude miners tell of Edmundo del Socavón, a 7-year-old who found an Inca sun idol and was murdered to hush the location. Because he never confessed, his ghost patrols the tunnels, candle in hand, mouth stitched with golden thread, pointing to silver veins he was too young to name. Miners leave coca leaves, offerings by the tracks. If the pile's gone by shift change, El Mudo will guide them to a new scene. Forget the tribute, and the dynamite fizzles. Headlamps burst. The whole level shuts down. Engineers who scoff at the superstition record seismic spikes that always halt exactly at the refinery fence. Subterranean bookkeeping at its finest. So a ghost that helps you find silver. And those cocoa leaves are cocoa leaves. They're not like chocolate. They're coca leaves. Man, but over there, like people eat that shit like how I drink energy drinks. Over there, they're just like hum num 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 num. The French government collapses. I just saw it on X. It popped up. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, but over there they eat that like that's energy drink. That's their version of it. They take a little bit and chew that up all day, and they're going. Now, take in mind that it's not pure. It's not like they're not snorting a line. They're chewing the leaves, which has very minimal property. But after processing, you take that hit, you're just like, ah. Not that I know or anything. I just have energy drinks and a lot of stupid friends and energy drinks. I drink energy drinks. I don't care what you think. I drink energy drinks. My brand of stupid is this. Okay. Last one, the final warning. So you thought La Llorona owned the monopoly on River Terror, from the whistling llanos to candlelit tunnels under Potosi. Latin America is laced with roads the dead still walk. Every ghost keeps a ledger. Pride, greed, love, betrayed. Kids lost, promises snapped. These stories aren't just spooky bedtime ammo. They're contracts written in breath and broken in blood. Catch a whiff of orange blossoms on an empty street. Hear a six-note whistle on the plains. Spot a black-clad rider in your mirror. Remember the cheat codes. Spill the liquor. Count the mustard seeds. Toss the calorie. And never promise what you can't pay. These spirits are patient, literal, and always clocked in. Got a hometown phantom that hitches rides or demands tips? Drop the name in the comments below so travelers know what souvenirs not to bring home. I think that's my boy. Hit subscribe if you want part 2. The Philippines, West Africa, Eastern Europe all stamp their passports in terror, and the baggage fee is murder. Yeah, so we're probably gonna do all of them. Man, I'll add Eastern Europe. I don't normally do Eastern European countries or European countries in general because I want to keep it all Hispanic based because that is my brand, is Spooky Mysteries. But I think since we're gonna do a bunch of them and traveling is traveling, if you're traveling to Eastern Europe, you might as well know what you're coming into, right? So let me know what you want to hear next time. Like I said, the Philippines, West Africa, Eastern Europe. We're going to do those next as a part 2. Hit like, subscribe, and follow. And remember, everybody, stay spooky. Oh, this is only like 3 minutes short of what I need. No, minus 8 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm 10 minutes short. Oh, well. I will see y'all next time. I got to pace myself a little bit better. I don't have an outro. I have a chat. Huh. Yeah, anything. If I ignored you, it's because I was streaming. I am so sorry. And oh my God, I can't type. Oh my God. Someone asked the question at 21. Okay, it's cool. So like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, where my chat is on my I'm yelling. I'm so sorry. Where my chat is where my script goes. So I don't ever see anyone pop up in chat. That is my fault. I don't see it until after I'm doing my script. So just ask me anything you want. I have a bunch of knowledge over all of this stuff. Yeah, I have. Where's my book? I wrote my own too. I swear, if I left it at my job, I'm going to be pissed. Ignore that hover thing. I have to delete that. All right. So my friend is going through a breakout. Okay. He's going through a breakup. I'm listening. Ignore that hover comment. It's Streamlabs. I got to delete that. Gotta fix my hair. You don't know how to help them through a breakup. Man, breakups are hard. Like, there's so many things you can do to help them out. So many things you could do. Um, the classic, you can, distract them with games and stuff, whatever, right? Or if depending on how much you know about them, yeah, like making them laugh, it's always a great one. Distractions are great, but distractions can only last for so long. You can only keep someone distracted by making them happy, joking around as much as you can, right? That only lasts for so long. So the best and real way to help is a combination of two different things. Give them a good distraction, keep them laughing, keep them happy, but also at the same time, get them to open up. Because once you realize what you've lost, whether you admit it or not, it's going to end up being better. Because me, when I broke up with one of my exes, I thought it was the end of the world. No. After about, I think a year later, I tried to reconcile with her, and I was like, nah, you know what? I'm done. And that was 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And we don't talk. So the best thing I could tell you to do is go plan a few things for a couple days. Not every single day, but like once every couple days, right? Keep in touch. Keep it like, hey, how's it going? How you feeling today? And then go do something with them. Go go to the bar. Go to Cidercade. Go to the movies. Go fishing if they like to go fishing. Do something they want to do to keep their mind off. But don't do something that they want to do. They're like, oh, this is what me and so did. No, fuck that. Go do something. Yeah, see, go do something like that. And if you can, kind of gently maneuver the conversation towards how he's feeling. Ignore that Streamlabs comment because I can't get rid of it. I need to delete that. But yeah, just ask them how they're doing. Try to maneuver the conversation towards it. Get them to open up because once you let go of all of that emotion of everything you're holding on to, it's like a wake up call. You're like, oh, right, this is everything's gonna be okay. And that's what you want. You want that wake up call of everything's gonna be okay. Now it could take a long time because I know people out there who have been hurting for a very long time. And it's not because of breakup, it's because of loss. But even people who go through losses and even people who go through breakups all have one thing in common, that realization of life goes on. Because if you are stuck in the past, holding on to something that you don't have anymore, you're gonna wake up one day and watch the world go by. You're gonna realize that everything has moved on around you. And you don't want that for your friend. So I'm telling you, take them out, have a good time, do something they want to do, and just remind them that you're there to listen to them. And you'd be surprised at how much just listening to somebody really helps a lot. Or, thank you, man. Or go boxing. I used to box and I used to carry a lot of rage inside of me. And the second I started doing that, it all went away. So, but there's different things help different people. So, let me know how it goes later. Yeah. Oh, check out the merch line. It's Ni Modo. It's also pretty good too. Okay, that's it. Have a good day, man. I'm gonna end my stream now. Come back, follow me, whatever. I do scary stories at least once a week. Like I said, it's not for everybody, but like you know what I mean, like some kind of activity, especially something physical. Yeah. So actually, eh, it might not be. I don't know. It's one of those mixed bags. But doing something physical that exerts yourself will help. So baseball, soccer, running, weightlifting, something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a full combat sport, but that's kind of what I'm going along the lines of. But yeah, let me know. Send me a message later on. Let me know how it worked out. Peace out, everybody. I'm going to end my live right here. That's probably like instant Twitch violation right there. Oh, Expand. I remember Expand. Did they reopen? Oh, no, it's for sale now. $5,000 for Expand? Ugh, gross. I would never. Does Hover still exist? I haven't been on Hover in forever. Nope. Perpetual. Okay. Well, that's it. I'll see y'all guys later. Yeah. Stay spooky, everybody.